Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are doing something I have never done before. We're going to be going over the Spring 2021 FABFITFUN spoilers, as well as mini reviews on the products I have used, because I'm familiar with quite a few of them, and of each of the sections what I plan on picking for my customization, just so that we can kind of talk through what I'm thinking and why. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I upload every other day, and that'll be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to talk FABFITFUN spoilers, choice items, and all of the details, stay tuned. Okay, so I do have my phone here, but I'm going to put pictures up on the screen as well. From the first batch of spoilers, there are a few items. First is from Alice and Olivia. It is the reversible bucket hat. Add a pop of color to your outfits with this reversible bucket hat. The next item from this same is the Bloomingville Woven Seagrass Coasters. Place your drinks on these hand-woven coasters to prevent watermarks. Pretty self-explanatory. Next, from Gloss Moderne, there is the Clean Luxury Hair Mask. It is an antioxidant-rich mask that delivers softness and shine to your locks. You guys know lately I have been super into hair care more than I think I've ever been. So this was the item that jumped out to me immediately as the one I was the most interested in, but I'm going to keep going. From Joy Dravecky, I think I'm pronouncing that right, it is the Chloe ring. Elevate any look with this adjustable stone ring. It's pretty, but definitely not my vibe. From Verso Skincare, there is the Super Eye Serum. Energize and firm tired skin around the eyes with this retinol-infused serum. Now, of those four items, definitely interested in the hair mask. Now, just to go through, I'm going to give you guys a little more reasons as to what I'm into and what I'm not. As for the hat, I find that they're super gimmicky, nothing against the hat, but a cute little hat that has these little sunflowers is never going to be my vibe. Nothing against the people who like that, it's just not really a thing for me. As for the coasters, it's really cute if you're into that nautical vibe. You like those rattan, I always pronounce that wrong, or wicker style things, these woven. Again, not really something I'm into. I mean, you guys see, I am super monochromatic. I like grays and whites, and anything with this really natural, woodsy, woody, brown, nature-inspired colors are not really something I go towards. I already told you about the hair mask, which obviously is the item I'm going to be picking. For the skincare eye serum, retinol is a super important ingredient because it is the only FDA ingredient that you can actually legally claim is anti-aging, reversing those hands of time. What I will say is if you are new to retinols, you want to make sure that you're using it once a week to start, then build yourself up to every few days before getting yourself on an every other day routine. There is no retinol product that I think you should be using every single day. It can be very harsh for your skin. Yes, it does stimulate cell turnover, which is what you want. You want your skin to turn over faster, which is why we look younger when we're younger, because our skin is turning over faster. But if you do that too much, you can cause severe flaking, peeling, etc. And you don't want to give yourself a chemical burn either, so be very gentle, especially in and around the eye area. For the next batch of spoilers, the first item is also from Alice and Olivia. It is the Daisy Print Duffel Bag. With one interior and two exterior pockets, this printed duffel holds all of your items with ease. I will be honest, this I was more interested in than I was the hat. It is the same print, so if you're somebody who really likes that print, you can obviously get both, assuming that these are in the same line items. But there was something in here that I think piqued my interest a little bit more. The next item is from ParagonPressOn. It is the Essential FX Acylglutathione Rejuvenating Moisturizer. I definitely butchered that, and I'm going to have to look into how to actually pronounce that because you guys know I am a perfectionist, but words are hard. Keep skin deeply hydrated with this rich moisturizer. I've used quite a few items from Paragon, and it's not my favorite line, but it is definitely a good line. I do find that it does gravitate a little bit more for those who have drier skin. My skin is more combo-leaning oily, so it's not something I typically need. But if you do find your skin needs a little bit more hydration than, say, mine does, you'll probably love this moisturizer. The next item is the one I will definitely hands down be picking, no questions. It is the Short Stories LED Indoor Planter. This is going to be exclusive for US subscribers. Bring out your inner green thumb. If you are in the US, you will also be receiving the seeds for the large leaf basil. Now, a lot of you guys don't know this, but I was a chef in a past life. I went to culinary school. Before I got into the beauty industry, I was working full-time in healthcare, running hospitals, nursing homes, and retirement community kitchens. My background is in food service. I love cooking. My kitchen is my happy place. So cooking is something that I do all the time, and I am unable to keep basil alive. Brandon and I have tried to have an herb garden on more than one occasion. So this is going to be a really cool experiment to see if we can keep this basil alive. The next item is the Monroe Classique watch. Function meets fashion with this chic stainless steel watch. It's pretty. I love the rose gold face, but again, if you're putting this up against the basil and the LED, like that is totally going to be my pick, no questions. The next item is from Jenny Kane. It is the water hyacinth tray with cutout handles. Decorate your space with a plant-based woven tray. Same thing as the coasters from the previous batch. Not really an item I typically go for because it's not really my aesthetic, but it is very pretty, so I know there are going to be a lot of people who do like this product. From Tech Candy, there's the UV sanitizer, and just 5 minutes per side. This UV sanitizer reduces common germs on everyday items. Now, this is something that is really cool, but they do have boxes that are 360, and they do have items that'll do it in less time. So as far as like items in this category, I don't think it's really the best. That being said, again, it's going against the LED indoor planter, so it didn't have a chance at me picking it. Next from Milk Makeup, this is the Watermelon Brightening Face Mask and the Watermelon Brightening Serum. It is a duo to brighten up your complexion with this face mask and serum duo. Now, I have used both of these products and I found them really rejuvenating, really energizing, and really brightening. I did think that they were super comfortable on the skin and they really felt wonderful. But I don't think the Milk Makeup skincare items are really one that I typically gravitate towards. I think that they're, again, good for those who have drier skin, but on my skin, they are a little bit too heavy for what I like because I don't need all that extra hydration. And brightness is something you do if you have dullness or severe texture. I find using a good exfoliator, and because my skin is a little more oily, I don't run into those issues. Two more items from this line. The next is the Cowpack set of 3 packing cubes in the shade Sorbet. Organize your fashion must-haves in this colorful set of packing cubes. I do think this is really cool and really cute, but not really something I find that I would typically need. I think if you have more accessories, scarves, things you want to really store, that might be a little bit of a better option for you. But I'm very fortunate that Brandon and I have our own closets. I don't need a lot of extra storage, so I don't think it's something I would typically need. And the last item is the Shoshana umbrella. You'll be singing in the rain with this daisy printed umbrella. I have like 3 umbrellas and I never leave the house, so really not something that I typically would need. I do find it interesting that everything seems to have daisies on it. It always brings me back to the Devil Wears Prada. Florals for spring. Groundbreaking. It's a little too on the nose for me. I did like the bag, but the umbrella and the hat were just taking it a little bit too far for my personal tastes. Next line, this is batch number 3. The first item is the Sorbus Makeup Organizer. Easily access your go-to daily items with this daisy printed organizer. Again, acrylics with daisy. Now, I have quite a few of those acrylic-y organizers right in front of me. You guys know I film with quite a bit of makeup and skincare in front of me, so I always need more organizers. But I do prefer things to be a little bit more of a clear and no color, and definitely no floral daisy printed patterns underneath. Not really something that screams my name. This floral is taking it a little bit too far for me, but that is what I love most about FABFITFUN compared to a lot of the other subscription boxes. It is so customizable that I don't want this. It's not something I would use. It's not something I would like, so I don't need to get it. But if there's one of those times where I don't really want anything in a line item, I'll grab something like this because I think it would fit really well in a giveaway because it might be great for somebody who might really enjoy it, whereas I'm not typically the person who would. The next item is from Ahava. It is the Refreshing Facial Cleansing Gel. Press the refresh button on tired skin with this gentle mineral-infused cleanser. Now, I have yet to find a product from this brand that I don't like. However, it is typically, once again, geared towards more dry skin and in many cases, mature skin. Both of those things I am not. I am just barely 30 years old and my skin is quite on the oily combo side, so not really something I find that I need. From Erno Laszlo, there's the Sea Mud Deep Cleansing Bar loaded with 26 minerals. This bar detoxifies, exfoliates, and balances the skin. Now, I recently finished a cleanser from this brand. This was Marilyn Monroe's favorite skincare brand, which is the reason I was super excited to try it in the first place. But I am notoriously skeeved out by anything that comes in a bar form, so I'm going to pass on this. Next, there is a duo. This is from Lark Ives. It is the Hair Scarf Bundle. Add a pop of color to your spring fits with this scarf duo. Now, it is a satin scarf, which means silk fibers, but it is not silk. The reason that this is probably the item I'm leaning towards, and again, We only have 4 of the customization lines, and there's usually 7 or 8 products. So depending on what else is available, I may or may not pick this depending on what there is. But this is the item I'm currently leaning towards because you guys know I'm currently jumping into my curly-haired journey. Right now my hair is clipped up because I did recently strip the color out of it and it is a little extra dry. So my curl pattern does need a little extra help. So I'm currently deep conditioning it and trying to avoid any styling on it just so it can kind of refine its curl pattern. But something like this would be amazing to tie my hair up while I let it dry on itself just to enhance the curl, which plopping is great, but you don't want to use something that's cotton-based because it will cause frizz. So this is the item I'm leaning towards. The next is the Grown Alchemist Body Cream in Mandarin and Rosemary Leaf. Give your skin some much needed moisture with this ultra hydrating cream. I have a few items from Grown Alchemist that I've gotten from BoxyCharm. I got one from FABFITFUN in the past as well. I do really enjoy the products I've tried, but as far as body creams, I love the one from Rituals and the scent. It's White Lotus and White Tea and Lotus. It is currently my favorite scent, so if I'm going to use a body exfoliator, if I'm going to use a body cream, that's the one I typically would go for. And last, from Elemis, it is the Papaya Enzyme Peel, formulated with natural fruit enzymes. This exfoliating cream repairs and protects the skin. Now, this is a product that I have also tried before. I've tried quite a bit from Elemis, and it's not that I didn't like it. It was good, but exfoliation is one of those things that I really don't have any that I'm so rigorously in love with that I always need to replace the same one. And I think I have like 6 on deck for me to try next. So I have so many cleansers and exfoliators that I do tend to avoid those unless it's one I know that I love. And this is not one of those. And the last line item for spoilers, the first item in this set is the Camp Collection Dip Dye Market Tote. Carry all of your essentials in a stylish, reusable tote bag. I think this is really cute, especially for traveling things, holding produce, stuff like that. But I don't go out, I don't leave the house, I go grocery shopping once a week, and I try to do it as quickly as humanly possible. Looking cute is not on my agenda. Probably going to skip and pass on this. From Pure, it is the iconic Glow Illuminating Face and Body Dry Oil. Let your inner light shine through with this antioxidant-rich oil. Now this is an item that, again, similar to the scarves, I might be interested in depending on what the other items are. I find if those alternate items are very makeup and skincare heavy, I tend to go lifestyle in my first choices. If I find those are more lifestyle, like in my last box I got a robe and cutting boards, then I would typically go more for makeup or skincare. So it's going to depend on what the other items are in the other lines that we don't have. From Cocoa Floss, there is a tropical trio. It is flavored floss, every day to keep your teeth and gums healthy. I think that's actually a really cool concept of flavored dental floss because I personally hate the flavor of mint, and brushing my teeth every day is like a challenge. It's not a challenge, I do it, but I don't like the flavor of mint, so it's something I try to just do. And having something flavored, like when I go to the dentist, I ask for the bubblegum kids flavored toothpaste because I like it so much more, because mint is just one of those things that I'm not really a fan of. So I think this is a really cool concept. Next, from the brand H. Halston, it is aloe-infused gel-lined socks with pumice stone. Soft feet alert, remove dead skin, and bring back moisture with socks and a pumice stone duo. Now, I have like 3 pairs of these, and I never wear them, and I don't love a pumice stone. I prefer a full-on foot buffer, which I do have. I have like a 10-pack, and they're not disposable, but use them like 3 times, and then they're garbage. I prefer those over a pumice stone just because I find I can be a little bit less like digging into my heels to get them nice and smooth. And I've also said this before, there are a lot of peeling gels that are meant to be used on the face that I actually use on my hands and feet to keep them extra soft, because it does literally melt off the dead skin, and it is one of those things that I absolutely think is beautiful for keeping your hands and feet super smooth. And the last item is from Summer and Rose. It is a rose tweezer with pouch, stainless steel tweezers to effortlessly remove unwanted hair. Just in front of me, I have like 4 pairs of tweezers, plus there's like 3 over there at my nail station, plus I have 3 in my bathroom. I don't need more tweezers, so definitely something I'm going to pass on. But again, if the other items are things that I find skew me one way or the other, I might pick this up just to throw in a future giveaway. So that is a lot of products to talk through. Let me know down below what you're excited for and which products you think you're going to pick. Make sure to stay tuned because on February 4th, that is when you get to go and make your selections. I will be coming to you guys to unbox my box when it does get here, talk through all the products once they're in my hands, and go over all of the details, as well as a full review of everything once I have them. So make sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned on that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!